Gaius Julius Caesar, a name that resonates through 2 millennia as the architect of an empire and the catalyst for a world transformed. Born into a noble but fading family in 100 BCE, Caesar entered a Rome teetering on the edge of chaos and transformation. From the slums of Suburra to the highest offices of the Republic, his path was forged by unmatched ambition and a genius for political survival. In 60 BCE, he formed the First Triumvirate, a secret alliance of wealth, prestige, and power that bypassed the Senate's authority. But to truly rival the greats, Caesar needed military glory. He turned his eyes toward the wild frontiers of Gaul. For 8 years, his legions carved through modern-day France and Belgium, expanding Roman territory to the very edges of the known world. He was a master of logistics and engineering, building a bridge across the Rhine in just 10 days to project Roman power. He became the first Roman general to cross the Atlantic, landing on the shores of Britain and stretching Rome's reach further than ever. At Alesia, he faced a united Gallic uprising. Outnumbered and surrounded, his tactical brilliance secured a decisive victory. With the surrender of the Gallic chieftain Vercingetorix, Caesar had brought an entire region to its knees. But while Caesar conquered Gaul, his alliance in Rome shattered. His rival Pompey aligned with a fearful Senate. The Senate ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome to face prosecution. He chose a different path. In January 49 BCE, Caesar reached the Rubicon. To cross with his army was a declaration of war. Alea iacta est. The die is cast. With one step, he plunged the Roman world into a brutal civil war. He pursued Pompey from Italy to Greece, where his battle-hardened legions met Pompey's larger force at Pharsalus. Against the odds, Caesar emerged victorious. The master of the legions was now the master of the Roman world. Returning to Rome, he was named dictator for life. He began sweeping reforms, from the calendar to the very structure of the state. He introduced the solar calendar, stabilized the economy, and expanded citizenship to the provinces. But his accumulation of power alarmed those who still dreamed of the old republic. A conspiracy began to form in the shadows. On March 15th, 44 BCE, the Ides of March, the architect of a new age was struck down by his own peers. The conspirators sought to save the republic, but they only accelerated its end, clearing the way for the first emperor. Julius Caesar's legacy lives on in our laws, our language, and our very concept of power. He was the man who turned a city into an empire. The die was cast, and the world would never be the same.